We're going to be talking about a traffic source today that might be interesting for you, but in any case, I just wanted to put it out there, make this video. If you guys are interested, then definitely make sure you watch till the very end because I'm trying to give you all the information from a member's perspective. Let's get into it. All right, guys, before I start doing anything and sharing with you the exact traffic source, which is called Twice Confirmed Traffic, if you guys are looking around, you might be seeing some other videos. I noticed there's not enough information on YouTube related to it, so I said let's do a video, an in-depth review on my thoughts and perspective. But first, I want you guys to understand who I am, why I'm sharing this information, and whether it makes sense or not for you to join. So my name is David Pinner. They also call me Tips with Dave, and I created this channel to give you guys my feedback, tips and strategies on affiliate marketing. I believe affiliate marketing for me is very simple to understand. You need to definitely have an advertising source or advertising as a whole. You need to learn that skill set. That's the first thing. And the second thing is knowing how to convert that into a sale related to the offer that you have. I believe as affiliate marketers, we are the bridge between somebody that has a pain point, somebody that's looking for something to get them to their final destination. We are the middlemen, we are the bridge. Taking that into perspective, what are the skill sets that you need? You need how to bring an audience to yourself and know how to convert that audience eventually, right? We do that through multiple methods. We do that through sales funnels, we do that through websites, we do that through blogs. We create authority on certain topics, and then based on that, we can get conversion. That's the simplicity of it. I created this channel to share my journey, and on a Monday I usually talk about one of the traffic sources that I personally use. Now, I had 6 years where I failed miserably online. I had my successes, I had my failures, but literally I failed miserably, jumping around from one opportunity to the other, and I stopped doing that completely, and I just focused on this strategy, which I'm going to be sharing in a second. This strategy I've been following for the last 3 years. It is focused on email marketing, and it's focused on leveraging traffic source called My Legion Secret. This video is not about My Legion Secret. This video is about Twice Confirmed Traffic. But the reason why I'm saying this is that they're pretty similar sources on how they're getting the traffic. It's just that Twice Confirmed Traffic does a little bit different on the back end. I utilize, and I want to show you guys this so that you understand, I utilized My Legion Secret to send to offers on Warrior Plus and ClickBank to get a traffic fund, a budget that I could use for paid advertising, basically. And then I used that paid advertising to build my own funnels on the back end, which means that I then go and purchase maybe Facebook ads, maybe YouTube ads, whatever kind of advertising, and then build that funnel, build that email list for myself where people are in my ecosystem and I can share my products and services to them. Now, they're cold traffic, so I do need a nurturing sequence. I do need a way to make sure that they're engaged more, and so on and so forth. So that is step number 2. But the aim of having My Legion Secret as a traffic source was to leverage something that cost me a little bit of money because I have a full-time job, and I wanted to leverage those people who are already interested in those kind of offers, email to them and help with my marketing skills, convert them into sales. And then I only use that budget to then get higher quality leads to my offers. So I always focus on getting high quality leads. 3 tiers of leads in all of this. I'm sharing this information because I don't think people sometimes understand it, right? There are different tiers of traffic or advertising that you can have. My Legion Secret is on the lower end. Twice Confirmed Traffic is also, in my opinion, on the lower end. I'll share why in a second. But I believe both are still on the low end, but they still convert. So they're good traffic sources to convert into actual sales. But don't expect to be converting every single day. Don't expect to be making a lot of money from this. This is just the starting point. The real skill sets is knowing how to generate that traffic and also how to nurture that traffic to the best of your ability and get better and better quality leads. So the 3 different types of leads that I would say is definitely these are on the lower end. Then you have, let's say, cold traffic like Facebook ads, YouTube ads, maybe even solo ads, and so on and so forth, that are a little bit of a higher quality traffic, not too much, that are a little bit higher quality traffic. And then you have warm traffic, which is basically using social media to create content where you're already building a relationship much before the lead has come into your funnel. So that is when they do come into your funnel, it's much warmer traffic. They are ready almost to buy into your offer or your service or whatever you have. Understand that there are different quality leads, and we want to focus on these different quality leads. So I like to build my funnel. I have 2 separate lists. One is on the cold traffic, which is a nurture sequence. And once they get into a warmer element, I add them to my back end, which is a warmer list that I'm building. Just this. If you guys understand this logic, you'll see that there's a flow and things start to get better over time. It's not going to happen overnight, but it will get better over time. Using this logic, twice confirmed traffic was started. Right? So just to give you guys an understanding, twice confirmed traffic basically means that somebody has already purchased something within their ecosystem. So they've gone out, they've advertised, they've purchased, and now they're sending that traffic to you. So there's a higher possibility that those leads now become a paid customer for your business or service or whatever you have to offer. So that is why it's called twice confirmed traffic, because it's confirmed before it arrives to you. So they're a little bit of higher quality leads. But I always say when you go through these different elements, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to get sales. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to get commissions and stuff like that coming in. But what it does is could be get a higher quality of leads. Maybe My Legion Secret and twice confirmed traffic both are getting from the same place. Somebody converts and then they send that to you. What I've noticed, however, is that twice confirmed traffic is definitely more engaged traffic, like they basically open your emails. But consider this, okay? I want you guys to consider this because this is not me putting you away from twice confirmed traffic. I've tested it for the last 3 months without telling anybody that I've joined, without promoting this traffic source. I just wanted to see how it would work and in what angle would be best to promote it. So I'm going to also share with you like a solution. So how I would do it is that if you have a low ticket offer, this is a good traffic source. For a high ticket offer, I don't know whether it's the best traffic source. I personally have not tested it out, but I don't know whether it's the right traffic source because of multiple reasons. But what I'm doing is I'm creating the same logic here where I've spent money for twice confirmed traffic and I'm sending it to offers, specific offers. I'm building that email list as well for those specific offers that are able to then maybe get me higher commissions eventually over time. But initially they'll give me those quick wins, those smaller wins along the way. I hope you guys are following my logic here. All right. I'll explain to you what twice confirmed traffic is, but I want you guys to understand this logic. The money that I will earn from this first step, just replace it with twice confirmed traffic, I'll then use to buy higher quality traffic. This is the logic behind it. So this is how it fits into my entire strategy. This is not going away from the strategy. I'm still following the same thing. I'm doing the same thing. I'm just having a different source just to test it out. And what I did is last 3 months, I tested out this traffic and these are my results. So the way that twice confirmed traffic work is that they have a rotator. So as they get these confirmed traffic, they send it to this traffic shifter, which is maybe 100 to 200 leads, 100 to 200 clicks every single day. And then if somebody buys, obviously, they have this confirmation bay, which is quite nice and useful, where you can see live stats of when members have made actual sales. So for example, at the moment, this is updated every single day. At the moment, you'll see Affiliate Mentor is where people are getting sales. OLSP is where people are getting sales. However, I would personally not send it directly to OLSP for multiple reasons, because I think OLSP is a very high quality product. And this basically lowers your email list in some way, because think about it, the leads are coming from already another source and then they opt into yours. So now they're on their list, but they're also on your list. Maybe they're on somebody else's list also in the meantime. So that's why in terms of like email subscribers, don't know if they're the best long term. But you can see what's working here. Okay, you can always test it out. You can always test the different products. This changes. The good thing is that they also have some ClickBank offers that are converting and what kind of people, what people are getting results with. So you can test that out as well if you want to send people directly to ClickBank offers to get some commissions going in. It's a source that I've been hearing about a lot for the last couple of years. So I said, I'm going to try it out and test it out. How much does it cost? Just to let you guys know, it costs, and I'm going to go to this website. So you see right here, I'm going to go to my link. So you see right here. Let's just do this immediately so that everything is clear. By the way, the link to this will be in the description of this video. Yes, it's a little bit of a hype sales pitch. I believe that. Okay, I'm telling you guys this, it's a little bit of a hypey sales pitch, but it's fine. And it's got an old school newsletter and how the traffic is and everything else. Very user friendly, I must say. Very user friendly, and it's possible to scale this up with more people using this traffic. It's possible for you to get higher quality traffic. This I believe in. I have not experienced this, so I'm telling you from a new user's perspective. Now, I'll just scroll down to show you guys the price so it's clear. So if you see right here, it costs you $59.95 per month, about $60 per month to have. If this is within your budget, the link is in the description. You can test it out, try it out for a couple of months. You know, do what I did. I gave it 3 months and I wanted to see what was the progress on it. If you make your money back, then it's good. I know members who have made their money back within the same month. I have not, but I have got sales with it. I have got sales. I've not made my money back, but I've got sales. And you do, as I said, you do get higher quality traffic based on how many members you do share twice confirmed traffic to. That's the beauty of it. So the way it works is that how do you get higher traffic for yourself? The way you get higher traffic for yourself is that you get 75% of buyer, or let's say twice confirmed traffic. If you want to get those 25% more, I believe up to 20% more, you need to refer members, and up to 8 members will get you 100, I think about 200% more traffic than what you're getting right now. So obviously the more traffic you get, the more potential you have for sales. Additionally, it's about when you refer somebody to twice confirmed traffic, it's $10 commissions for them. I'm giving you guys a holistic view of it. So you can earn from twice confirmed traffic by getting new members to use twice confirmed traffic. They spend $60, you basically get $10 from that person. I'll just show you guys here. I think it's very easily shared within this structure, if I'm not mistaken, on the website right here. If you promote it, no, I have to go to, sorry, just coming back. So when you log in, you can see right here, if you go to account, just to, commissions, it should show here. Yeah. This is a compensation plan in a nutshell. Okay. So you refer, they have 5 levels deep, just like My Lead Gen Secret. If you refer one member, you get $10. If they refer somebody, then you get $8 and $6, and then it goes up to $2. Okay, but obviously 8 members on the front end, you get 200% bonus traffic, and this is the beauty behind it. Because the more bonus traffic you get, the better it is for you, obviously, to get more results. Where would you send this traffic to? That's the second question that I would try to answer. Right, you would send this traffic to a landing page. So you can capture an email address. What does that mean? I will share with you one of the offers which I am sharing using twice confirmed traffic, which is Jonathan Montoya's Freedom, or rather 72-hour challenge. So basically what I do is issue not payable, not sure. Oh yeah, it's because below below $50. Just to give you guys an understanding. Not assets, not payouts, referrals. All right. So basically Jonathan Montoya has multiple links right here. So what you would send them to is this link over here. This is a lead capture page where if they click over here, they enter the email address. When they enter the email address, they basically get logged as a referral. When they go to a paying customer, it'll say customers. You want to be sending people to this to a landing page. Why? Because, for example, with the 72-hour challenge here, they are going to get emails, follow-ups from Jonathan Montoya to talk more about these income streams and everything else that he has in this ecosystem. And guess what? Me as an individual who's promoting, I'm actually an affiliate for most of the products that he has. So I basically get 40% commissions on pretty much all of the products that are there. So that allows me, this is a good low ticket entry point, and based on the follow-ups in the future, maybe they decide to buy Freedom Breakthrough. Great, I'm going to get a nice big commission there. Or they go on to get one of the other products. I get 40% of whatever the other products are. So that's the entry point. I use it as an entry point, but you want to send it always to a landing page that has some kind of follow-up sequence in place. That is what I recommend first and foremost. That is precisely what I recommend. And just to show you guys the results so that you see very clearly, you can see right here, actually, if I just make myself a little bit smaller, you can see right here, I've got 12. This is coming all from twice confirmed traffic. Okay. So I have had 12 actual referrals that have come in. So people who have said their lead, and now these 12 referrals are getting the follow-up sequence, and I have 2 paying customers from it. Now this pays me 40% commissions, which means on a $5, it is $5 to get started. I basically make $2 per commission that comes in. So totally I have $4 that have come in. I made 2 customers, so I made $4 from Freedom Accelerator. But I've seen that it does convert, and it's an offer that not many people are doing. So maybe that's why it's converting, not converting better than everybody, but you can test out different offers. You can have unlimited links. However, I would suggest to have just a few to generate the most amount of leads, because the traffic that comes through gets divided into all the links that you can actually add. I'll share with you how do you add the links, but I wanted to just go into the proof so that you see it. Okay, so $4 from here. And then basically I joined twice confirmed traffic in, I believe, February or January. January. And you can see right here in January, I made $12, $12, $25, $25, $12, $6, $6, and today also another sale came in, so $6. It's quite a bit of money. So let's say in the first month of January I made 12, 12, 25, 20, 12, 12, 25, which is 12, 24, 48, 49, right? 49 in the first month. Didn't make my money back, but I made 49. Then in February I made 37, and then in March I basically made 666. So I made now 6, 12, 18. So it's not yet reached a point where I'm generating commissions that takes care of my sales, but I am making sales from twice confirmed traffic, which begs to differ. Does this traffic work? In the long term, this traffic does work. Have I recovered my costs? Not yet. But I believe that with this, even for Lead Lightning, I send it to a specific landing page, which is basically, let me just go to quick start right here and then scroll down. I send it to this landing page. This is one of the landing pages that I send it to, which is a copy paste system, which is quite nice. And they get a follow up from the company. This is the page. Sorry, let me just show you guys. This is the page. It gets a little bit of proof, branded account, AI formula, etc., etc. And this is converting really well with twice confirmed traffic, and it costs just $7 to get started, and I get $6 unlimited commissions. And I also send them to this page right here. So these are the two pages that I'm personally sending them. So they're aware that they're going to get $6 commissions, and they're also aware of this. Simple. I have tested out the viral funnel. It does get leads, but I didn't get any sales, so I just removed it. And I said, you know what, I'm going to put these links, because even though they're different links, they're also getting different follow-up sequences from specifically that. So in a nutshell, this is an offer that's now generating me consistent sales every month. So far, the 3 months that I've joined, it's generating me consistent sales for Lead Lightning. So if you guys are interested, then I would personally, if you're already in Lead Lightning and you want to pair that up with twice confirmed traffic, it's kind of a set and forget method, right? That's how I looked at it. I said, I'm here in twice confirmed traffic. I have my traffic shifter. I've added my leads here in my traffic shifter, which basically is the place that sends traffic to, it's a rotator basically. And I get traffic to that rotator, and I get leads, and I get sales. And that's what's happening right now. And I only send it at this stage. I'm only testing it out on Lead Lightning and Freedom Accelerator. Lead Lightning is the one that's got me the most results. You guys can see I have about $98 in commissions that are here, which I haven't transferred. And you can literally see you earned a commission an hour ago. Where does commission come an hour ago from? It came from twice confirmed traffic. Does it make you sales? Yes. Will it make you enough sales? I would say based on the number of people, as you get more traffic, you will be able to cover your costs. One, because you will cover your costs on the earnings that you will get from the referrals. And two, you will cover your costs getting more sales as well in a primary offer like this. So it's not something that's going to make you, as I said, build you a lot of income. But this logic I'm using to be able to then take this income that I have in these different, small things that are there, and then use it for my backend. And my backend is one main offer, which I love, and I only send warm traffic there. This is from a member's perspective. I wanted to give a very honest review. I don't think it's the highest quality traffic, guys. Let me be very, very honest with you. I know a lot of people sometimes hype these things up. I don't think it is the best traffic in the world because of multiple reasons. One, they're on somebody else's list. Yes, they're a buyer. Yes, you can promote your own offers, but it doesn't mean they get bombarded by so many promotional emails and you have absolutely no control over the emails that you're sending them. So if they do sign up to your list, maybe you do have access to, a follow-up sequence and so on and so forth. But I would say, considering that they're really cold traffic, it would be easier to send it to offers like Lead Lightning that have an automated follow-up sequence and that kind of filter it out. And on the back end, you have people coming into your offers, right? So I'll give you an example just to, close the whole circle. I send twice confirmed traffic to Lead Lightning. Lead Lightning has a follow-up. One of the things that you do is you can promote your primary business, your main offer, using a URL. Now, my main offer is something called the OLSP system. I promote the OLSP system through this. So it's going through layers, and only the higher quality ones will actually click on this link and join the OLSP system. So that's how I have funneled it out. I said, let's use Lead Lightning as a funnel. In the meantime, I get buyers, so I'm not losing out in a huge way. And they come to my ecosystem if they're really interested based on the emails that are going there. Once they get into my ecosystem in OLSP, then they're in my ecosystem. All right. So I hope that makes sense and it's connecting the dots. But again, I personally have never sent directly to the OLSP system, even though the traffic bay over here has this. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because I know a lot of people have used this traffic and sent directly to landing pages on the OLSP system. But because they are a little bit colder traffic, guys, you really need to have a high IP, or the email service provider that you're using needs to be able to maintain that quality of IP. And with this traffic, and my Legion secret traffic as well. This is why I don't send my Legion traffic, secret traffic also to my own landing pages, is it can decrease that IP. It's a little bit technical and advanced, but it can decrease the deliverability of that IP. And to get that deliverability back might take a long time, which is why a lot of people use what we call a cold list as just, certain softwares, and then you have another software to deal with your warm list, because you want your warm list to have higher click-through rates. You want your warm list to have a good amount of traffic. So I hope this makes sense to everybody. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. This is not a pitch. This is not a sale. This is not anything. But if you got value out of this video, do me a favor and hit that like button, and also hit the subscribe button so you get notified for future videos. I post 3 times a week. If you're interested to get twice confirmed traffic and you need some support and guidance, my Facebook link is also in the description of this video. So feel free to check out that, and you can reach out to me through Facebook, or just comment here and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Keep paving the way for dreams to come true, and I hope to see you on another video.